babies.
We been
so like I don't have more, so I'm like,
what's up with y'all, bro?
Hey, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. What's the word, man? Let's get into it.
We got C.Lee and Pierre came to the
Hey man, we fucking around,
to the
man.
209, bro.
To the 209, we fucking with.
What y'all doing over here, man?
Looking for some cocaine and strippers.
God damn, okay.
You
You
know,
might
man.
have came to the right spot. You might have came to the right spot.
Yeah, so we
Damn.
trying to find what y'all been on. Y'all famous now. Niggas got Richie Rich.
Nah, get the fuck out of here.
Y'all got all type of famous
Shout out
niggas.
Rich.
What, Stunner Man was on this motherfucker
I ain't
too?
gonna lie.
We ain't had Stunner
Not
Man
yet,
with it.
not
We ain't
yet.
had Stunner
We
Man
tell
yet.
Stunner Man we need him though. I said that scheduling situations, you know how that's
Okay,
we gotta
man,
get
y'all
him
done
come to
came
the
up.
studio.
I'm nobody. I'm glad I got an
Get the
interview
fuck
now
out
around
of
this
here,
motherfucker
bro.
though.
Hey, I don't know about you,
C.Legal
Pierre.
For The People. People know who he is.
Gee, I don't know about you, bro. I'll be in this motherfucking his live Monday through Wednesday from
Yes,
9 a.m.
sir.
9 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Make
bro.
sure y'all check out the C Live Monday through Wednesday at 9 p.m. Then check out my shit on Thizzler.
That shit's no
Wednesday
joke.
at 7, Thursday 9 o'clock, Sunday at 9 o'clock. I'm doing 6-7 shows a week. I'm kind of that nigga around here.
You
know
kinda
what I'm saying?
are, bro.
I'm kind of
You
lit.
kinda
You know
are.
what I'm saying? I'm kind of lit. Shout out to my nigga Pierre in the building. We got
Hey,
our
man,
hats.
yeah.
BreakingHeartsClothing.com, man.
Got our collab hats
BHCPierre.
coming soon and all that good shit. So what's been
These
up though?
will
Talk to
sell
me.
out.
Pierre,
Yeah.
you got the hat. What's up with the hat? You got
Oh man, well you know me and my boy C.Lee dropping
sir.
the hat April 9th at Vegan Mob.
Y'all collabing on that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay,
Every
okay.
hat I drop sell out.
Really?
This will go the first day.
Is this the first collab you're doing?
Nah.
Nah, I've been doing hella collabs.
It's our first collab, don't we? We've been
First
knowing each
collab,
other
though.
over
I've been
10
knowing them
years.
10 plus years.
Let's get into it, bro. What made you
Okay.
want to collab with the boy C.Legal For The
Oh
People?
man, it was just it just happened at the right moment. I've been knowing him 10 plus years. He started off with a clothing line, which a lot of people don't know.
I still need a sweater, motherfucker.
Hey,
got you,
man.
brother.
I
Ain't
still
the only
need a
one.
sweater.
But the university worked in I hollered at him, boom. It happened. We got 2 colorways.
Show you.
You know,
Yeah, that nigga
corduroy
seen I
print.
was lit around this motherfucker. Let's keep it real, nigga. He seen that I'm one of the top niggas on the West Coast. God damn it, they know me in Colorado. They know me in Portland. They know me in Washington. They know me in Dago. Yeah, I'm popping shit on this podcast.
He's
now.
in-
I'm really just
Talk
turning
your
up. I'm
shit,
lying.
P.
I'm playing it modestly, but yeah, make sure y'all support our hat. This is
Hey,
dope.
man,
Shout out
it's
to my
gonna
nigga
go.
Business
We
West.
ain't mad
Were
at
you
that.
excited about it? Like
Fuck
when he
yeah, I'm
approached
excited
you?
because I'm gonna keep it real. That nigga's like, you gotta know your weaknesses. I'm not the most fashionable nigga in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even though I did this was with the corduroy
Get the little
brim.
suede in
I ain't
there.
never seen the
My
corduroys
I've
on the
been
brim
lacking in
though.
the hat game for 10 years. I've never been good with headwear. He's been killing it in headwear.
Debatable,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
I stay seeing you in headwear though.
No, but my own personal
Oh, okay.
headwear.
There
You know
you
what I'm
go.
saying?
There
This
you
nigga finna make $1 million in headwear, and I'm finna finally make my first 10,000.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying? So
man. Hold on,
Right.
I'm gonna need a collab.
So,
What
nigga,
we
like,
doing?
Say
so basically, he had it. So I'm basically like, let me build with my mans. We've been knowing each other 10 years. So and with his guidance, it's been going good. Plus, this nigga teaching me about rollouts. Now I already knew about rollouts, but I'm impatient, especially when it's money involved.
Right.
So he's teaching me, making sure you be patient, like. Have a quality, your product shots. Make sure your product shows
Right.
good. Make sure you have a promo video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're not just posting it and dropping it the same day. There's a build up to it and build some anticipation.
Marketing.
So
It's a strategic marketing plan.
he's
Nice.
teaching me that like firsthand because I'm an impatient nigga. I will to get my iPhone, snap, hey, come buy it. And that's not good when you're trying to elevate your brand and you want to hit certain price points. So he's teaching me that. That's why I needed that collab. All 2022, I'm trying to learn from others and build teamwork and learn. And he's helping me. So
Pierre,
that's why
that's-
this is important.
That's always been your background, like marketing, or has it been like clothing?
Nah, I ain't
what's
gonna
been?
lie. Shout out my boy Walter, Self Motivated Printing in
Shout out to
Berkeley,
Walt.
California. I've been doing clothes for a decade plus.
Shout out.
That's where I met C.Lee back.
Gang, gang.
The
Decade?
marketing has been picking up about 2019, 2020.
Okay.
That's when I was like, all right, marketing is key. You feel me? I done went through my ups and downs, trials and tribulations where, it was.
Niggas had several times we wanted to quit this shit.
Nah,
This
that's a
clothing
fact.
shit,
I
you go
didn't want
broke
to quit.
so much.
I was almost quit. That's a fact.
It's
But-
like you gotta go. It's like
When you spend $5,000-$10,000
Yes,
on
sir.
merchandise and your shit don't sell,
sell.
and you just $5,000-$10,000
Man.
sitting on the pack,
Uh-huh.
basically. You sitting on the pack.
and you can't even give this shit away. I got
That's a
discounts
fact.
and motherfuckers still not coming.
Man.
So
That's a fact.
that's why I'm learning marketing from that nigga because he's doing really, really good at marketing his hat wear. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, that's serious. Like that's really, really dope. Shout out
Wait,
to
Are you
Shout
the
out.
one that's more hands-on, like when it comes down to promoting your the product? Are you the
Yes,
one that's
sir.
taking those
Shout out-
pictures?
Shout out to the book Contagious, and shout out to the book Consumer of the Customer's Mind. I read those, and it gave me gems. You feel me? And that's helped me with my marketing.
You like to read, bro?
Definitely.
Nigga sound
Definitely
like you
gotta
on Clubhouse.
read.
They gave me gems.
That's what I'm
This nigga sound like you on Clubhouse.
I-
Oh,
no,
thank you for the gems.
Hey, so you read those books, like you cover to cover
I
type thing?
definitely read the books. You
Okay,
feel me?
And they cover what? Clothing, like just branding
So
in general, or just marketing? Okay.
and ways to gather traction and audience for sure. The Contagious book for sure. $100 Philly cheesesteak in the Contagious book. Nipsey Hussle sold the $100 CD Marathon. Read that book. That's where he got the idea from. And you feel me? I looked at him as I read the book, and that's how marketing came along.
Yeah, that's a game.
Well,
right
don't you consider
there.
people still be buying a cheesesteak for $100?
100%.
It depends on
I'm
like,
gonna
you
keep
know.
it real. Like, I don't give a fuck
Sparkle.
how good the marketing is. I'm not buying no cheesesteak for no
Exactly.
$100 fucking
I
It
mean,
come with champagne.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on that. Yeah,
Moe wet.
Yeah.
It all depends. I mean, that just shows that they know how to sell that product for real.
It's
You
a
know what I mean?
status
Like,
symbol.
I wish
It's a
I would
status
go to the
symbol.
cheesesteak shop and they say $100, Mr. Lee.
It's a status symbol. Niggas with money
Give me
spending
no
that.
I know y'all
motherfucking
watch
Regular
that shit on
cheesesteak, though.
YouTube, the HBO shit with 2 Chainz, the most expensivest, right?
Bro,
Y'all seen that shit?
yeah.
The 24 karat burger.
Put it in
Yeah,
Mike,
yeah,
Mike,
They got
Mike,
little
Mike,
gold
Mike.
flakes and shit in it,
Yeah,
though.
That's a fact.
see, so like
That's a
all
fact.
that shit, but
It's
like
a status symbol, bro.
if they motherfuckers will pay for it, bro.
So
They
essentially,
literally
you
will.
have to just find out who's dumb enough to
Right.
buy this shit.
Right. Like if
If
we're
that's
I
what
didn't
you
read
want
the
to
book yet.
break
I'm
the
gonna read
market
it.
down
But
to,
if we're
yeah.
Hey,
being
dumbass,
honest,
don't spend $1,000 on that burger. Hey, idiot. Man.
Somebody gonna buy it. I ain't gonna
Somebody
buy
gonna
it.
but if
buy
we're
it.
being completely honest though, like people in Stockton, like we're talking about we're in a barbershop right now. Shout out Boss, like we said. Like when we talk about a haircut here and like how much the price is, if you go to LA, they're doubling up, tripling up, and people are
That's
willing
true.
to pay for
True.
that.
Very
You know
true.
what I
A
mean? So
haircut
it's
is a
kind of
necessity, though. You
Ah,
kind of
yeah,
need
you
a
I gotta
haircut.
get a haircut.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta
a
get a
fact.
haircut.
Yeah,
You gotta
you
stay
don't
Do you
need no
gotta
fees
you gotta
to
get a
the
$300
I'd pay $100 for
do
a
you gotta get a
haircut. I have
$300
before.
haircut though, or do you gotta get a, you know what I'm saying? Like at
I'm gonna
what
keep.
point
I'd
do
pay
you
$100
say
for a haircut because a bad haircut will fuck up your week.
Yeah.
You're a light skinned nigga too, so y'all be a little emotional when the line's fucked up.
Facts.
I ain't gonna
Show
lie,
I'm
C.Lee be
joking,
feeling
I'm
himself
joking.
on the gram, bro, when
Sure
you get
do.
that haircut.
But
Nah,
I'll be
that
like,
nigga definitely be
sure
feeling himself.
I'm gonna keep real. I've never told nobody this. That's a marketing scheme.
Is it?
Yeah, that's just a marketing scheme. I just, because people like confidence. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it really was content. Once I seen like, what people like me just fucking around like this. So every time I get a fresh cut, come fuck with this shit, dog. And they just like it. You know what I'm saying? So the world is infatuated with confidence. So I give it to them.
That's real. The world is infatuated with confidence. That's the biggest gem ever, bro. Because you can see it through it. You know what I mean? Like especially with the pandemic, you notice like people do not know how to have conversations no more. They can't see eye to eye.
Absolutely.
If I look at
That's
another
true.
man in the eye, it's like you know what I mean? It's like
A lot of our children are socially awkward. That's a fact.
yeah.
That's a fact. That video
Yeah.
game be making motherfuckers plumb dumb.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying it's the video game's fault, but just not socializing
Sociable.
with people.
Right.
You get around people and just be weird and, antisocial and not talking. So,
How do we
yeah.
break through that though? Because I mean, obviously it's not getting better. You know what I mean?
I think we got to make motherfuckers just be social.
motherfuckers gotta talk.
Even if it got to be through social media, get used to talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Even if
That's
you
a
got,
fact.
whether it's through live or something, actually physically talking to somebody is important. And reading too, so you can expand your vocabulary.
That's real.
when you first started out, your lives, was that something that you were nervous in starting out too? Also, or you just
Nah,
jumped
I was-
into it? You didn't look back. Like, how was it when you first started that?
First it was just talking shit. I got nervous when it started to grow a little bit because
Yeah,
the audience,
pop up.
but then with repetition, you kind of get used to anything. So you just get used to talking. And so yeah, that's what it be. But in person, I still don't even talk to everybody. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
In person, just because some people don't be worth my conversation.
Nah, I be seeing you bring the energy everywhere you go, C.Lee. I ain't
Pretty
gonna
much,
cap.
but
Like,
sometimes because I'm so C.Legal for the people on the internet,
yeah.
people be wanting me to be that in a grocery store, in Target, in Walmart. When they see me at an event, sometimes I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to just be all energetic and charismatic. I'm just chilling right now.
Makes
so
sense.
people sometimes be like, "Oh, you ain't no nigga. I'm tired. You paying me?
Man,
You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling. I'm at the movies, nigga."
how everything been going this year for you though? You know what I'm saying? We just ended.
Besides the taxes that just got hit in my motherfucking account.
You did your taxes?
Fuck
You
no,
did
I
your-
forgot
I
to
had
pay
to
some
pay
taxes
hella
from
money for
2018,
taxes. Oh,
and they
fuck.
just took that shit out of my account. Besides that, my year is going actually
Wait, they
pretty
just
good.
took, they can do that? They can just take the shit up?
Fuck yeah.
God damn.
IRS can do anything they
IRS
want,
can
bro.
do whatever they
God
want.
damn,
They
okay.
would have just snatched that shit.
Say that
For sure, just took
shit.
six
So
Say
that
that
was
shit.
irresponsible of me. So I that was on my heart to say, everybody make sure, especially if you're an independent contractor, do your taxes. If not, they're gonna do them for you.
Yeah.
You dig? They're gonna take a lot more than you should. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, my year's been going good. Like I
I'm
said,
talking about-
teamwork is my focus.
2022.
That's how I really got to
Yeah,
talk
I'm
yeah.
about,
praying
bro.
a lot.
As
Praying
far
is
as-
my focus.
Taxes? Y'all got someone for me, bro? I still haven't done mine. I still need to do my shit, bro.
That shit
Man,
rough,
it's-
for sure.
I ain't
Coming
done my
up on a
taxes,
deadline,
bro.
low
I know.
key, though.
but April
That's
something,
tough.
right? That's the last
15
one.
or something like that.
It's really no deadline. You just got to pay if you miss the deadline now.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So
It's
I gotta
really-
do them this week.
Yeah, do them motherfuckers, man. That shit is important.
I
Do
still
your
ain't
taxes.
paid 2020.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
me
I paid
neither.
2021.
Hold on, bro. Don't say that on camera. No.
Nah, I mean, shit. They know. Oh, fumble.
Hey, we got that. I hope we got this shit on camera, though. Cap. Hey, my bad.
Uh-oh, he got the shit.
My bad.
He got the shit.
Where can they, God, it's a lot of shit going on right now.
There's a lot going on.
What's the description about the hats, though? Because we didn't really go too much into detail. I see the
Which
corduroy.
camera we looking into? Hold on.
Y'all looking into this one.
Yeah,
Y'all looking into this one.
Gang.
Yes, sirskis.
You know, corduroy.
If we could just explain it a little bit, because like,
oh man, you know, Breaking Hearts Clothing been going on since 2011. You know, that's my brand. You know,
what's the what's the patch right there? Here we go.
2020. That's the patch. You know, C.Legal For The People. BAC Breaking Hearts Clothing. Let's talk about it. Y'all know the C.Lee.
Let's talk about it.
Breaking Hearts Clothing.
Where the scissors at, bro?
Corduroy. This shit finna sell out on the first day, so you better get on it.
We got that Romans 8:28 in the back. Basically, that means like, you know, things will work out in favor for those who love God.
Yes, sir.
Everything is gonna work out. You're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying?
That's
is
real.
that the actual scripture?
Yeah, it's pretty much. I don't want to go all the way deep.
We're trying to get super gospel.
Speaking of religion, just a little bit. Are you spiritual though? Like,
Yeah, I pray every day. I believe in God.
Yeah.
When's the last time you went to church?
Probably like a few years ago. Yeah, actually, I'm lying. I went to online church recently.
there you go.
You went to online church?
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Listen to the sermon and all the shit. That counts.
It does.
Hey, the Lord
That
knows.
counts.
The Lord knows.
Nah, me and him have conversations about it all the time. It's like, oh, we have our own relationship. You know what I mean? Do we have to go? Yes. Do we? Yes, maybe no. But like my thing, bro, like especially this year in 2022, I have been going on Sundays. And I think like as sports, right? You're getting better at your craft every day.
Exactly.
You're putting up shots.
That's a
You
fact.
got to get better in your faith. You got to
Exactly. You gotta learn more.
strengthen it.
Learn
You
more
know what
about
I
the
mean?
word.
Yeah,
Strengthen
so
I was just fucking before I got to Stockton.
God
You know what I'm
damn.
saying?
Okay, talk about
I was
it.
doing some fucking fornicating. You know what I'm saying? So
See,
I'm
we
out of
trying to
pocket.
get into it right now.
It's the
bro.
truth. Like, I be justifying my fucking, but realistically, I know like you can't just be fucking like that. You know what I'm saying? When
Bruh.
you learn more and more about the word. So
I need
just gotta
to
learn.
know, C.Lee. I think this got to be a BSP exclusive right here, bro. How old are you, bro?
This nigga be asking me that.
Hey, why they?
You don't talk about
Everybody
everybody
wanna
want
know
to Y'all don't go from that's an answer that shit.
How old are you?
I told you on camera, like the last interview.
I know.
Everybody want to know. I don't give a fuck.
No, sound like your tongue actually kind of rusty over there. You trying to say your age right now?
How old is this nigga? Because I don't grow facial hair, so people be thinking I'm 19. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga, how old are you, C.Lee? Nah, I'm an OG nigga. Not hella old, though. I'm not in my
Probably like
40s at all.
43.
That nigga's crazy.
Why did we ask you
If
that?
that was
I mean, because you be out here, bro. You still
Mind
moving
you,
and
you
growing.
know, I told you off camera.
Do I? Did you
Yes,
tell us?
nigga, I told you off camera.
I don't remember, bro.
I told you
but-
off camera, though, for sure.
Yeah, no, I said, because I say you still out here in the club, still hosting your shit. You know what I mean? You
Facts.
still hop on the
I'm
Instagram
still
live.
attractive around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like, you know what I mean? To be an OG
Hey.
and still be relevant and keeping up with times, you know what I'm saying?
C.Lee the darkest light skinned nigga I know.
How old this nigga look? How old he look? Nah, how old he look? How old are you?
I say
saying?
34, 35.
I say it's solid 29, no cap.
I'm not no
I say
fucking
it's solid
34.
29, no cap. I just sold, bro.
No,
Hey, Pop, hey, Pop, hey, Pop.
OG that nigga like that.
Hey, I say
Hey, I gotta
honestly,
take a
that's my
shot to
number.
that. Why y'all put that up like one of those?
Salute.
Y'all put that.
like I'm 50 around this
Hey,
motherfucker.
comment down below
35.
what y'all think C.Lee age
Yeah,
is. and
how old y'all
we'll
think
see.
I am?
We'll
I bet
see.
you that's a question a lot of people ask, though. I'm sure,
I'm
like,
sure they talk
Just
about
ask
it.
that. That's crazy.
They did.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the infatuation with it, but hey, I like it. Hey, goddamn it, keep asking.
Yeah,
God
this
damn
was
it.
Niggas
spiritual around this motherfucker.
Niggas gonna go to the grave without
There's
releasing
gonna
their
be
age,
somebody I went to
though.
high school with. That nigga was in. Somebody gonna do it. So
That
hey,
is
hey,
true.
I mean, do you believe 40 is the new 20, though? Like, you think you're just getting
Fuck
started
no,
in your
40
prime?
is 40. What the fuck are you talking about?
my God.
40 is 40, nigga.
40 is 40.
I feel you.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh, you a young nigga. How old are you?
Young nigga.
28.
Oh,
Young nigga.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Now we're getting close to
I'm right
C.Lee's
there.
thing.
Uh-oh.
I'm right
Almost
there.
an old
I'm
nigga.
fucking there, bro. I'm right
You-
fucking
You
there.
married?
I ain't married. Hold on, we ain't. This ain't about
Oh,
me.
he wanna
We
run from that, though.
here for C.Lee. You know what I'm saying? We ain't here for
So
all
how long
that.
you been in your relationship then? Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Shit, me. Quite a goddamn minute. I ain't gonna cap with you. What is that? 9 years? 9 going on 9 years.
So
this year?
how come, educate me, and I want you to be completely honest.
Oh goddamn.
How come in relationships it is disrespectful for men or women to interact with the opposite sex? Meaning, here's an example.
There we
If
go.
you've seen a young lady who you thought was attractive or a young lady that you was just cool with, if you took her out to go eat or at lunch, that would be considered cheating, yes or no?
No, in my relationship, negative. That would not be considered cheating.
I'm calling bullshit.
That's fine with me.
That's
fine with me.
So if you met a young lady at a food truck and y'all sat down and was eating, and then her sister seen you, you wouldn't get in trouble?
Okay, hold on. I'm not sitting down with the female. If I'm ordering a taco from the taco truck and it's a female there and she asks me, oh, what'd you get? Nigga, that's a conversation.
All right, but
how is that a red flag?
What if y'all sit down and just start talking? Like, you know what? You on lunch or something.
Now my what ifs ain't everybody's what ifs. I know what I'm not going to put myself into. I'm not going to go sit down at a table with a female over some tacos.
Now, why though?
Now, because I wouldn't want my female to do it to me.
But it don't mean y'all fucking. It's just a conversation.
I understand that completely. But now, look, if my shorty go get a burger, and at the end of the day, she want to get a burger and some fries, and homie like, oh, you want to try this shake? Start a conversation. They go sit down, and she sit down. Wouldn't I feel some type of way about that?
Is that cheating? Did she cheat on you?
Not saying it's cheating, but would I feel some type of way?
That's my thing. That's my problem with relationships. You absolutely should. Because as young adults too, you should be able to interact with the opposite sex without it being disrespectful to your partner.
To an extent. To an extent.
That's
the conversation. But to sit down, cross table,
if she go home and suck his
different.
dick 6 ways to Sunday, that's cheating.
That's fucking nigga. That's not cheating.
Nigga, she have a conversation and then she come home to you and suck your dick. That's not cheating.
Nigga,
there's nothing wrong with that.
That's two different comparisons.
My bitch can't interact with nobody.
So
that's cheating. Don't even entertain that shit.
I got a good example. My mom's I grew up. My mom's in the real estate game. You know what I'm saying? And my stepdad, I seen he's definitely got a. I would think about some of the stuff my mom's has like done, and I'd be like, damn, I don't know if I would be okay with that. But my stepdad, the way he looks at it is like, that's who she is. She's gonna be that. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is going out to lunch, sociable, going out to lunch, going out to all these places with men. Like she's having the lunches with other men by themselves. Like, it's true. You know what I'm saying? It is that way. But it's because it's the business-like route, but it is like it's true. She's sociable. You know what I mean?
If you're a sociable person, you shouldn't be less sociable because of a relationship.
That's true.
Essentially, you're asking somebody to stop being who they are. I could see if they start kissing and hugging and holding hands, but I think the opposite sex should be able to interact with each other without it being disrespectful to a relationship. And in most relationships today, it looks insecurity is gonna start arising, and then it's gonna be looked at as cheating, and then I can't do that. That shit is whack to me.
So,
in 10 years, you ain't sat down and had lunch with another woman ever.
Yeah, I have, but like by myself, no. Like we do business meetings, things, shit like that. But like I'm not, nigga, hell nah.
Why?
That's a red flag in relationships, bro.
Why?
I don't know how you don't see that shit.
Statement. Are you in a relationship, Pierre?
You gotta break it.
I sure am.
Yeah, you in a relationship, nigga. Come on, nigga, help me out.
I sure am, and fuck all that. I don't need no conversation. None of that. Fuck all that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not because as soon as you entertain it, it's like somebody sliding a DM. Why are you even entertaining that? You know what I'm saying?
That don't mean they fucking. Conversation doesn't mean.
Why would you even
because she's a human being.
No,
and humans interact with each other.
Because that means what you trying to let this nigga fuck? Or like what you trying to do?
Like,
that's a fact.
You trying to let this nigga fuck.
Let's just be realistic. As human beings, you're going to be attracted to other women. She's going to be attracted to other men. It's just human nature. And there is nothing wrong with that if they have a conversation. As long as it don't get to like, all right, now we're being intimate and disrespectful. Why can't the opposite sex interact without it being disrespectful to a relationship?
Because it's the intentions. You know how niggas is, bro.
That shit sound like parole.
So if a woman,
that's a mindset though.
So if a nigga DM the female you talking to and be like, man, what's your number? Can I take you out to lunch? That's not crossing the line.
And I gotta.
That's crossing the line.
That's not crossing the line.
What are you going to lunch with that nigga? You supposed to be going to lunch with me. Fuck all the bullshit.
I might be shooting a podcast that day.
Check me out. Your girls, you'll go work at the office, right? And she want to go out to lunch. She want to go out to lunch at the same spot that buddy want to go out to lunch at work in the same office. They go to lunch together. They chopping it up. They damn near have the lunch every single day for however long because you see nothing wrong with it. She still come home to your ass. You wouldn't feel some type of way if she been there for 10 years, but she spend more time hanging out eating with this nigga than she does with you. That's not a red flag?
No.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait for C.Lee to get married or get in a relationship,
I've learned it just with people in general, especially today. This is not
behind you looking at you crazy right now.
The day you feel like you control somebody or you try to control somebody is the day you're gonna lose them. You have to allow people to be people. If your big head ass want to go eat with this nigga, I know I'm valuable. I can go get 10 of you, and she should feel the same way. If you want to go have a conversation with 10 other women, I got 10 other niggas I can go get. That's how she should feel.
Now that's how far.
When you feel like that about yourself, I can't lose here. I'm in a win-win.
That's true. That's
And
that
you
confidence
just,
we
all
talk
that
about.
Fucking just control, I think it's unhealthy. It's super unhealthy. Because then all it makes motherfuckers do is start lying, being sneaky, infidelity. That's when the cheating comes, when you stop somebody from being themselves. Let me go deeper. Like,
Can I stop you right there though?
Come on.
You say the control makes everything unhealthy. When it comes down to any type of structure, you know what I'm saying? Any type of thing working efficiently, doesn't that have some type of control? Don't you have to have some type of structure that you have to follow? And if you want that to work efficiently, so if you want everybody in a relationship to be run wild, let them do what they do, learn on their examples from individuals. How efficient do you think that relationship actually is, or is it even a relationship at that point?
yes, it could definitely be a relationship.
It could be. It is a relationship. It could be.
See, think about it for a second. You did.
Everything needs structure. I agree. But having other friends and being able to operate with the opposite sex could be a part of a structure. It should be a part of a structure because guess what? You've been in a relationship with this woman for 10 years. She has looked at other niggas.
Yeah,
she has been attracted to other niggas.
Facts.
She has wanted to have a conversation with other niggas.
Facts.
And you have wanted other women.
Facts.
And you wanted
But
to have
you're
a conversation
missing the
with
key
other
word
women.
in your sentence. She has looked at, and I have possibly wanted. But
That's
all
a
of
fact.
them, oh yeah,
Hey,
no,
that's a
but
fact,
I'm looking at, but you have to look at it. You have to look at it for what it is. Everybody can have their mind can wander whatever it is, but the physical presence for what you can do. Okay, you know what's right and what's wrong.
You know what you got. You know what you got.
But guess
Fact,
what?
I do.
Anybody
Yeah.
can look better,
with
have more
somebody
money.
is not wrong.
Look,
I get because
Her sitting down and having lunch, whether it's with her work friend or somebody she just met, a conversation is not wrong.
Especially.
A new friend, a new resource, somebody with a different perspective, somebody with similar upbringing, you never know. So she might have been raised in a foster system, I'm not talking about your girl, and she meets somebody who was raised in a foster system who can understand her traumas, her ups and downs better than you can.
Yes.
That's fine for her to have that friend so she can vent to and talk to because you can't understand it.
Yes.
But if she can't talk to nobody of the opposite sex or is going to be disrespectful, how do you even build these relationships in the first place?
This is true. This
you
is
talk
true.
about networking, and then just
I see that comparison. I do see that.
But I get where you're going because, like, and what I've learned in my past relationships, and even if you're talking about certain women, because if you talk about you want a bad bitch, bro, you got that comes with shit. You know what I mean? That comes with real ass shit.
Look good.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like
that.
you gotta literally just understand that puzzle piece. I'm my life, you got your life. When we meet together, that's when we fit, and that's when it goes. Like, and you can't fuck up each other. You try to control them, she's gonna go do what she wants. You try to control me, I'm gonna go do what the fuck I want. You know
Since we
what I
on
mean?
relationships, this topic was so good on my show. I got to ask y'all. A stepmom took her 16-year-old stepdaughter to get an abortion.
Oh damn.
The real father found out about it and called off the wedding with his fiance. Her father, the father of this daughter, the biological father, found out his fiance took his daughter to get an abortion and called off the wedding.
Yep.
Who was right? Who was wrong?
The father.
Why?
This is my opinion at the end of the day. You said stepmom took her stepdaughter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know the relationship that they have. But at the end of the day, for me personally, that's my daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's my daughter. Like, you have no ties with her. I don't know how far back it goes. But like, for you to take my daughter without like me actually knowing, because there's no way for him to call off the wedding if he knew about it. He didn't know about it, the father. Yeah, it's wrong. Communication is key in any type of, civil relationship. Or if you want to, so he
Pierre, who was right? Who was right? Who was wrong?
Talk that shit.
Who was right and who was wrong?
Yeah.
The father was right.
say
The father
that.
was right?
The father was right.
Say
Why are you even... We supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to let me know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Why are you doing stuff behind my back? Like, oh yeah, I'm finna go take her to abortion. Like, you know
Out of
what I'm
all
saying?
the things,
You
though.
supposed to let me know. We supposed to be a team. Like, you supposed to let me know what's going on. Facts. That's just facts.
Who you got?
I can see where the father's right, but then also you think women to women. I don't know the women like women talk and all that shit. So like I can understand where like the daughter went straight to the stepmom and the stepmom felt like it was okay. Like, okay, you're woman to woman, go do your thing. But right, if that's my daughter, you better come check in with me before you go handle it.
Unpopular opinion. The stepmom was absolutely right. If a 16-year-old come to you and say, don't tell my daddy, because she's probably already stressed out from being pregnant. I know my father's going to overreact, be mad, and add more stress already to a stressful situation. Plus, this woman is going to understand being pregnant. This woman may have been through this before, so I want to confide in her.
Do you even tell the dad at this point, though?
Well, apparently that's not the case. If the dad called off the wedding, he must have been upset that he didn't know about it.
Of course, he was pissed off, but he had no right to be mad. Well, yeah, he has some right to be mad. Let me stop lying. He has some right to be mad.
Hey,
you have to be more understanding.
If she can lie about that, she can lie about anything. I don't know what she's doing behind my back.
Hold on,
because if this stepmom breaks this young lady's trust, now she's going to go elsewhere outside of the home when other scenarios pop up.
But when
a teenager goes outside the house to start getting help about life shit, is when shit goes wrong.
But teenagers go to the person that's gonna not give them much attention. So she went to the stepmom because, of course, she's a female. But like, what if she went to the stepmom because she knows stepmom might be a yes ma'am instead of a yes?
Okay.
What
I
if
see that, bro. I see that.
I'm not gonna go to my. I can't bring this to my dad. And two, even if I don't want to, have the baby, I can't even say this to my dad. What if when you a teenager, you want to go who's gonna help you out? You don't want to hear the no's. You don't want to hear the
unpopular opinion I have. The fact that she's about to marry this man, that stepmom shit is out. This is her child now. That stepmom shit is kind of gone, meaning I'm assuming the responsibility for you. I'm going to have to provide for you. I'm going to have to protect you.
Was the mom in the picture or no?
I don't think the mom was there because that's why the stepmom and that's why the dad was there. So I don't think the mom was there.
Okay.
Essentially, when you marry somebody or you about to marry somebody, they kids become yours in totality. So you can't pick and choose. Like, you're responsible for this kid.
I have a step parent on both sides, but
you know
stepmom and a stepdad.
So it's like, I really think she was, the girl didn't want to tell pops, and sometimes you have to give even though they're children, sometimes you have to give children the freedom of choice. And her choice was not to tell her dad. That's her body, her choice, because him knowing changes nothing. This is still this young woman's body.
Yeah.
So if she want to keep it or get rid of it, that's her choice.
I just realized at the end of the day, at the beginning of this day, you just realized, you said that stepmom, stepdad, and you said he called off the wedding.
Called off the wedding. I mean, they was about to get married.
Are you doing that?
She's thinking way too far fucking head, bro. You're not even a fucking you're not even a step shit. You're a girlfriend at this fiance.
But they're damn near there though.
No, it's not. No, it's nah. No, if you want to speak context, like we was talking about earlier, at the end of the day, it's about boundaries, communication, control. At the end of the day, she has a relationship with that man, and the only reason why she's with that daughter is because of that man. So she should have actually went about like, okay, if I want to make this marriage successful, I need to communicate. She didn't communicate. That's her ass. That she fucking, you feel me?
Talk your shit.
Like, come on now. Like, I just realized, like, bro, you saying like ex-wife? She ain't fucking ex-wife. She's still a girlfriend at this point. If she went and got an abortion with that's out. That's out. That's all.
You would have called it out. You would have called the wedding off if you found out that somebody took your kids.
So you didn't say. I really don't know if the daughter actually wanted this, and at this point, the
daughter definitely wanted it.
Now, I'm an open person. I would communicate that to my wife. I would feel some type of way. Calling off the wedding, no. But it's like, that's just me. No, but I would expect. I would say my opinion.
Pierre said you lie about that, you're gonna hide something else too.
I
for sure.
don't think I'm gonna call off the wedding.
I'm gonna speak my opinion though about it. Like, that shit's all the way foul.
You
but like,
holler at me though. Like, what's going on? For real.
Man, them teenagers. I've learned with teenagers, if they can't trust nobody, that is a very, very dangerous place for a teenager to be.
Especially right now.
That is a very dangerous place for a teenager to be when they don't trust nobody.
We've been there though.
All it takes is that one bad influence that they trust, and now your teenager's selling dope. Now your teenager's selling pussy. Now your teenager's robbing, bipping like a motherfucker. When they can't trust nobody in the household, they gonna find somebody to trust. And you better hope they don't trust nobody in the street, because that shit can go left quick.
This is no cap.
That's how the motherfuckers be on coke hella bad.
No, like, and literally, like, I was getting ready to laugh about that too, but like, that's some real ass shit though. It literally transitions to just like that, to one of those, you know what I'm saying? One of those outlets. If you don't have that type of, father figure, mother figure, somebody's gonna be able to direct you in the, the path. Who was that for you growing up, C.Lee? You seem like you got your head at 43 years old on, you know what I'm saying?
43.
Shit. I looked up to a lot of street niggas, but my mama was on my ass. I remember when we first moved to the suburbs, I was, second semester of my 9th grade year. I tried to be a hustler selling weed and shit like that. My mama once I got busted, my mama quickly was like, nigga, hold on. Nigga, like, I'm making all these sacrifices so you can be good, and you trying to hustle and sell weed. And once seeing that I broke my mama heart made me turn away. Like, you know what, this ain't for me. My mama not feeling it. So my mama was a big influence to me, if I'm being honest. My mom was like really like a hustler, like making shit shake. She taught us how to turn nothing from nothing. Like from nothing to something. For example, like she would get us some fresh ass Jordans and then take us to like JCPenney's, Target, Walmart, and put the clothes together because she didn't have the money to basically get all the fresh shit, all the designer and shit. So that was, you know, gave me
You
the
saw her
good-
make it work.
make it work. And I'm still like that today. I'm gonna keep some fresh mics on and I'm gonna piece the rest together. And I'm
Yeah.
the sauciest nigga in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Same way though.
She told us like not to really find your confidence in what you got on, but who you are as a person, and you push it together and you do shit your way. So my mom was a big influence. Like, yeah, my mom, I'm gonna keep it real. My mom.
Shout
Shout out to your mom for
Fucking
sure, man.
Shout out, mom.
Pierre, what about for you, my man? Like,
Me?
what was
Nah, I'm talking.
what was your like, you know, influence growing up for you to be able to transition to be a better person type thing? Everybody
I
was
ain't gonna lie. My pops played a big part. I had my moms and pops. My pops passed away when I was 23,
Sorry to
but
hear
I
that.
didn't
Sorry
realize
to hear
it when I was so growing up. I didn't realize how valuable he was to me. He had me mowing the lawn for my allowance. Like, he's give me $20, $40 a week. Like, you know, mow the lawn, take the garbage out. But he was really preparing me for the real world. But I didn't understand that as a teenager. I wanted to go to the club and turn up. Growing up in Richmond, and I had asked him, I turned 18, you know, when you're a teenager, you feel like, nigga, ooh, I'm trying to, you know, fuck hoes, do all of this, but I'm still under his roof.
Yeah.
So he like, we ride. I went to my partner house, and he calling me, pulled up. He was like, come back to the house. I'm like, why you so so strict? And he was like, you're gonna find out when you have a kid. And you know, I got a 10-year-old
That's the
son.
best line for every day.
That's a fact, because I couldn't go to every kickback, every house party, but he was just, you know, I was his only son. So he was on me.
Adamant.
But
adamant.
so my dad had congestive heart failure, and we had a talk. He didn't really know how to communicate. They grew up in Mississippi. So like, he would show me, but he never told me he loved me. So like, when he was in the hospital at Stanford and we just talked, like, you know, he was like, you know, I love you. This is what I did it for. My son name is Pierre Robinson. And he was like, why you didn't name him the fourth? And then I just like lashed out like, man, you know, what did you do for me type shit. And I ain't gonna lie, he broke down, but I didn't understand. But as a teenager, I really didn't understand.
Yes,
so when he passed away, I was like, damn, I am who I am today. And I established, my son got his own business, started at 7 years old, Demir Smoothies. Every dollar you spend go to his trust fund so he can have a head start when he turned 18.
Amen.
Because I didn't have that from my dad passed away. I didn't have anything at 23. You feel me? I want to have life insurances and all of that. You feel me? No GoFundMe or none of that. But he really did teach me though, and I just, you know, I be trying to inspire and spread the message.
You
like
lived
that
with your
too.
pops too growing up?
Yeah. So me and my they got a divorce. I was probably like 14, 15. My mom bounced around Sacramento, Antioch. So I went to Deer Valley. But I bounced around a lot. But my dad, I stayed with my dad for sure. So yeah, I definitely grew up with my dad. So yeah.
No, that's real in like the black community. I ain't gonna cap, bro, because I had a divorced household too. You feel me? And my dad, you know what I'm saying, he was, you know, working all the time too. My mom, she tried to keep the structure, as you know, a little bit like what C.Lee was saying. But it's like, how is that for y'all? Like when we was growing up, like we always, you know, we want that love when we growing up, but it's like to an extent, like I didn't really get that love from my dad either. I relate to that a little bit.
Crazy
from
you saying this, bro, and this is real shit. I just had a talk with somebody. Like I said, my son got a business, you know, football practice, I'm there, all the shit. But I never physically tell him like, I love you, just because my dad didn't do it to me.
See, but okay.
And it's deep because the girl I was talking to, she was like, tell your son you love him every day. Just tell him. And it broke my heart. This is real shit.
I'm listening.
My son, elementary school, he had a crush. Told his mom, didn't tell me.
Ooh.
And that's the shit, like,
Female.
he's supposed to come to me. You know what I'm saying? And the mom told me, like, he got a crush. I'm like, why he didn't come to his dad? She was like, he thought you was going to be mad at him. I'm like, why would you even think that? But I'm more the disciplined parent. So that shit broke me down. So now I tell him every day I love him.
You try to have a different approach.
Hug him. Yeah, different approach. My dad just...
But you learned from that example and you changed it for the better of your future, your life. You feel me? Like,
definitely. So now I for sure communicate with him and show him that love so he can know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here for him. You can talk to me. I don't want him to be C.Lee was low key talking about it. I don't want him to be scared growing up, and then any situation like, oh, I smoke weed for the first time. I don't want to tell my dad though. I want him to come talk to me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. So,
and you said he's 10 right now.
10. He's finna be 11 in May.
That's respect, bro. Like, I know that's a process that's been. I have no kids. I got partners around me that got kids. I commend you, bro, because I don't think none of my partners had a 10-year-old. But like, I really commend you on that, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
How old was you when you had him?
21. 21. Yeah, 2021.
Yep. Why you got him saying his age?
Oh, no. I wasn't even you that. That wasn't my point.
How old are you? Yeah,
that just wasn't even my. Nah, that was a great story.
How old is C.Lee?
That was a great. That was a great story.
That's real talk, because I was just talking to somebody about that.
Nah, because like you guys are talking about father. For me, I had a great relationship with my dad, but me and mom were always super rocky, because mom was the disciplined one. Like, mom was the one that kept me, like, prep me for life. Because I noticed now, bro, I stay by myself. I got a clean ass house. Like bitches come over, they look at me crazy. Like, you know what I mean? But mom prepped me for that. I'm doing dishes. I'm over here cleaning the thing, making my bed every morning. You know what I'm saying? But I hated doing it at the time. You know what I mean? I was like, Mom, you tripping? I mean, her butt heads all the time for it. But she prepped me for life. You know what I mean? Then that love language shit too it was crazy. She lives in Arizona now, and then Christmas time, I went out and seen her, and me and her I'm getting older. We're able to have these conversations of, like, reflecting back. And she talked about her love language being that buying things. Like, she gives things to show it. Mom never really, she's loving and shit like that. But like, it made sense now. It was like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's deep.
What I mean?
That's definitely deep.
It was like, oh, that's where it hit me. It was like, damn, Mom, okay, now I get it. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense.
I feel like that's what's good about it is, like, my mom, my mom, she upbringing me too. But that's what is good about moms, because they teach you. Of course, they can't teach you like how to present yourself as a man, things like that, to the full extent. But like, they tell you little bits, so that way when it comes down to in your real life examples, you actually do know how to wiggle through it. Like, my mom, she always tell me, like, I got examples now. I'm like, oh man, I can tell, like, you had a really good. Your mom raised you right. I'm like, okay, yeah, like, I say please and thank you. I open doors when people are around, little things like that. I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom taught me, and my dad didn't teach me that shit. But it's like little things like that, bro. I just like the fact that she did do that. You know what I'm saying? Because my dad fucking, who knows if none of the shit would have. Yeah, I know my pops. That's where the studio at, my pop's shop. But it's like, at the end of the day, the upbringing is that my pop, I didn't play basketball. I did sports. My pop didn't really throw a football to me. You feel me? Like, my brother's a quarterback. It's just, the involvement that black dads, in my opinion, growing up back in my time, like, it just really wasn't there, bro. It's like everybody, the dads just got to work. You feel me? And I accepted it. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, like, right now I'm working all the time, and I'm thinking that's the right way to go about life. Work. My dad always asked me, you at work today? Well, why you at the studio? Why you at the shop right now? I'm like, oh, I'm on my lunch break. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always like persistent, like, why are you here? Like, go to work. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, at the end of the day, for me, it's like, as long as my bills paid taken care of, I don't need to be at a 9 to 5, but my dad wants me to be at a fucking, you feel me? Like, get your money.
How do you feel about that? Like, taking advantage of the 24 hours of your day. Like, are you off at a certain time, being that you're a content creator, being that you're independent self-entrepreneur, both of you guys? Like, is there ever time off? Is it 24 hours? Like, if we're being completely fucking honest, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'll be taking time off. I need to rest, because I have to think. Like, everything I do is thought. But if I'm not resting, I can't think. I got to be witty. I got to be charismatic. So I got to rest. And if I don't rest, my energy is down, and I literally make money off my energy. You know what I'm saying? So I have to rest. I got to rest. I usually sleep during the day, like a few hours here and there, and I'll be up all night. I'm a night owl, because I used to work security for a decade. So I'm just used to being up all night. That's how I move, though. Oh, that's why my shows is at night.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I still work a 9 to 5, and that's going to say I got a successful business, and I done made
Pierre, please make that. Say that again.
I want to say this for the people. Like, I still work a 9 to 5 because I have a family to provide for. 2020 pandemic, a lot of money came in. A lot of money was. People brought a lot of money into me. 6 months, I didn't work at all. It's strictly business, but you got to think. I got a son, I got a girl, I got a house, I got bills.
Not only a house, but in the Bay Area too.
Yeah. In the Bay Area, I'm spending a lot of money.
Say that.
So I'm like, damn, I can't be dipping into the business money to pay personal stuff.
Right.
So I'm like, I got to get back to work. So I still work a 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5.
Nothing at all.
It's something wrong with being broke, though.
Your
It's
9
something
to
wrong with being
5,
broke.
you can invest in your business.
Oh,
And you know,
let's touch on that a little bit though, because I feel like a lot of people get discouraged being that they are.
They
in
look
9
at
to
the
5.
media and they be like, "Oh no, 9 to 5." Ooh, ain't nothing wrong with it, but you know what I'm saying.
What you do
Depending
with
on
it,
your
how do you
situation.
manage
When I
your
was younger,
time, though?
one thing I really didn't learn is the statistics that say most small businesses don't turn a profit till year 3 or 5.
Oh yeah, that's a
It take
fact.
time, and I didn't really recognize that. In clothing, that shit might take you 7 or 8 years.
Definitely.
Like if you're not in it for the long haul, you might not make no money because it's like you might make money on one design, but you can't keep selling the same thing. So you got to invest in new shit. You got to invest in your marketing.
There's always money going back in.
And then people want more expensive shit, so you might have to do cut and sew, and now you got to go overseas and get an account and shipping. That shit take time. Like one thing, what the point I'm trying to make is, in business, you got to have a bunch of patience.
Right.
You cannot
Definitely
rush
have
the
patience.
process. If you just looking for a quick dollar, don't even jump in. You're gonna burn
That's
yourself.
another thing too. In the clothing game, it's very watered down now. A lot of people trying to get in it for the quick buck. A lot of people reach out to me. I do brand development. I work with other brands. A lot of people hit me like, "Oh, bro, I'm trying to get some money." It don't work like that. You feel me? If you're not really passionate about it, you know, that's why a lot of people burn out. Like I said, I've been knowing him for 10 plus years, bro. It's not a lot of people that started 2010, 2011
early.
that's still going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm probably one of the few. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So,
That's
Right.
honestly my front
That's
now.
real life though, like, cause especially in clothing, bro. Like you said, when they get watered down, like everybody's making clothes now.
That's a fact.
Being that you've been in it 10 years, I know that there's a whole lot of ways to do clothing. Like I hear about the drop shipping route where you didn't even got to touch the shirts no more and all
The
that shit.
quality
Like how do
on
you,
them be phony. Stop
yeah, I was
doing
like,
that shit.
how do you feel about that shit, bro? Like
Garbage.
how do you honestly when it comes to that?
well, I'm just not strictly clothing though. I'm like a real brand. So I got edibles, I got pillows, I
Talk your
got,
shit.
you know what I'm saying, shirts, hoodies, females. I focus on a lot of other stuff. I do brand development, I help people out.
You got females?
This
I
nigga
got
said
female
pillows.
stuff.
I think it's
I'm
female
really
stuff.
like
Let's say
tapped
you got
in.
females.
I'm trying to like venture out. You know what I'm saying? It's not just strictly shirts and hoodies. I'm a real brand. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit.
So yeah, that's why
God
how you
damn.
gotta keep it going. The logo, you know.
Where can they find that on Instagram and socials?
At BHCPierre, or BreakingHeartsClothing.com. Go on the website, fuck with me. You know,
Hell
I
yeah.
got something for everybody. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir.
Y'all check the description in the link. But yeah,
You
y'all
gonna
definitely
link it.
go check that shit out.
I want to
Yes,
talk
sir.
about something a little bit, C.Lee. I want to talk about Thizzler because I've been around a couple artists recently, and then they talk about the routes and the ways they want to go, the promotions and all that shit, right? And then the Thizzler gets brought up every time, you know what I mean? Because that's Northern California and what they want. But I feel like now a lot of artists are kind of steering away from it, you know what I mean? And being that you're in a relationship with that, I just kind of want to get your opinion on it. Like, how do you feel about how Thizzler goes about marketing?
Well, right now, everybody is on their independent, do it their way, build their own YouTube channel, build their own shit up, which is great. You should build your own motion. But one thing I know about the music industry, for myself included, you're going to need help at some point. You're going to need a team. You're going to need a platform. We all need one. You know what I'm saying? Even some of the biggest independent artists like Russ at some point signed a deal with a major label.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it was temporary, he did it because everybody understands you're going to need help from somebody.
Right.
So I want everybody build your own shit up. Yes, do that. But the reality of it is we're all going to need a team because it's only so many resources and so much knowledge we have about everything as far as entertainment industry goes. So, you know, I think people should build their own shit up. That's great. But if you're going to need help from somebody, whether it be a Thizzler, whether it be a No Jumper, whether it be a Vlad TV, whether it be a Atlantic, whether it be a Columbia or a Def Jam, everybody's going to need help. And it's no way to get around that.
But how Thizzler pushes it, like I feel like it's a lot of competition like vibes. Like they make everybody like be a competition, like or like the best Asian rapper, or you know what I mean, things like that. Like, do you feel like that's the right way to go about it a little bit?
I mean, what are you talking? Give me a specific.
I mean, I'm just A versus B versus C. There's always battles going on. It's always who's better than who. You know what I mean? Instead of just being a platform to promote Northern California.
Well, I'm gonna just be completely transparent in my dealings with Thizzler and me just creating content. That's what the people be liking, and that's one thing people got to understand is like. You as an artist may like something, but you are not the consumer. The consumer thinks differently. And I'm not even just talking about Thizzler, period. The best numbers on my shows are when it's two people against each other.
Okay.
Like, that's just content.
That's what they like.
That's what the people like. They want to see a competition. That's why it's done. So, yeah, you know, some people may not like it, but you don't account for the 1,000 people that's watching this shit.
Right.
You're just one person. So
it's a bigger picture than just looking from the outside
I think
looking in.
Once people start building their own platforms, they're gonna see, what works for people and what doesn't work for people. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I want to say is like to everybody out there who has a problem with the Thizzlers, look, I'm my own entity. I partner with them. But I want to encourage people to build your own shit up. Like it's easy to sit and talk about what somebody else should be doing with their business. Because I don't like when people do it to my business.
Right.
I don't like when I do my philanthropy work and be like, C.Lee, you should buy this person a car. You should get a PS5 to this person. You got me fucked up. Ask your bitch to buy it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So instead of telling what somebody else what they should do with their business, nigga, you go build your own. Yeah. It was just EDD out here. It was PPP. Everybody was scamming their ass off. Everybody had money. You could have built your own Instagram, you could have built your own website, you could have built your own YouTube channel, you could have bought cameras, you could have bought everything you needed. Like, go build your own shit. Because sitting in the studio, sitting around talking about what another nigga should do is not manly. You should not do that. I'm not waiting on no nigga. I'm not finna complain about no nigga. I'm gonna build it on my own. That's how the C.Lee live song review came about. Thizzler didn't want to do the song review. I did it on my page. It went up. There's like, shit, that shit hard. Let's do it over here. You know what I'm saying? And now it's our top show. Yeah. And that's why it's called the C.Lee Live Soul Review. They didn't want to do it. I did it on my shit and it worked. Like, I don't complain about what no nigga not doing for me or how they were running their business. I'm gonna run mine's my way. You dig?
You're seeing your live shit grow. You know what I mean? Like,
my shit growing. I ain't gonna
your
lie.
shit's going crazy. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, is there an ultimate goal for you with that? I mean,
I've been telling people, I want to cross over into the tech world. You know what I'm saying? I've learned recently the tech world. It's a different level of money. Like what we think a lot is in the hip hop, entertainment, urban world is pennies to them. Right. You know what I'm saying? So plus, I just want to really get more familiar because being from the Bay Area, living in the Bay Area, we are in the tech mecca. We're in the startup mecca.
When you say tech, you mean like NFTs, apps? What are you saying?
Startup companies.
Like C.Lee's a promoter for Acorn type of thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like
voice
all
of
that
Acorn.
shit is we're in the mecca of it. You know what I'm saying? It's about all the delivery apps here, Uber's here, Tesla, all that shit. Like I want to get into that, the tech world, and use my talents there, my marketing, my hosting ability. I want to use it in the tech world. That's what I really want now. You know
that's smart.
That actually is an app that's probably not even existing right now. Like people where can just go make a platform
every day, bro. And they got all these angel investors that's just funding these tech startups. So you come with a good investment. They had throw a tech startup $3 to $5 million to really get the ball rolling. Them niggas playing with some real money. So
real money.
It's not even smart for us to be from the Bay or living in the Bay Area and it's right in our backyard and we're not touching it. You know what I'm saying? Like we should be touching that. So that's my goal.
It's like an example. I was just having a conversation with a videographer this week, and it's like, bro, a rapper is not forever, but a house is. You know how you do those? They do the videos of the houses now, the real estate. Bro, you get contracted with a real estate agent or just a real estate company in general. That's different. So I see that's that way with the tech route for you for sure.
Nigga want to advance. Outside of just the music. I'm still gonna always be. In the hip hop shit and with my people because that's just who I am. But
it's culture.
Yeah, nigga want to expand. Like that expansion is important. It's necessary.
Expansion leads to generational wealth, bro.
That's
that shit.
What's next for y'all? What y'all want to do? That nigga want to be more light skinned and drink that nasty ass water.
He drinking ranch water in a bottle. He different for that one. I ain't gonna lie. So he got some tequila, some lemon in there, and some mineral water mix. That's what he drinking on. You all right there, guy?
All right. You said what's next for us?
What's next? Yeah, what's next for y'all? What y'all want to do?
Shit.
The light skin called me coughing. He got the shit.
I don't know what the fuck is going on right here. I just started doing this shit today.
Let's answer for you personally, not for blowing smoke. For you personally.
Oh, personally, what's cooking it for me? Shit, bro. Honestly, just trying to stay afloat, keep my bills going, bro. I don't really got too much going on outside of blowing smoke. Keep it a stack with you. Just trying to make sure that that's being efficient. You know what I'm saying? Us, new season, new guests. We're going on almost our 100th episode coming up. So we're trying to make sure that that's actually going to be able to, be good moving forward. But like for me, my outside life, I like that, bro. I got my 9 to 5. I wake up every day at fucking 6 o'clock and get off at 4. Get back home, make sure my shorty, my girl for 10 years that she trying to, get me caught up with. I'm over here doing that. That's my nourishment. That's my water in the grass every day. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to make sure that that's always looking good.
And the dog, y'all had a dog, remember?
4 of them motherfuckers.
The dog, the dog.
4 French bulldogs. These motherfuckers got me fucked up. But
breeding or no?
Yeah. Well, I didn't breed. Well, something happened. I had a litter and fucking one of them died. One of them made it, and I still got that nigga, but I didn't sell him.
Oh, okay. So it just happened. You wasn't actually trying to.
No. But I got one right now that's in heat. But I don't do that shit, bro. I'm not in it for the money with the Frenchies. I ain't gonna cap. I'm an animal person. I grew up with dogs.
You hear him yell at him. I don't know though if you.
I be beating the fuck out of these motherfuckers. Though I ain't gonna cap. They straight jits. They straight jits. What about you though, Jake?
I mean, if we. I refer back to our conversation that we had with you in the stew a lot, bro. When you talk about hitting the road and going and doing more for yourself.
Y'all hit the road after that too.
Yeah, we did.
We did. Yes, we did.
Y'all did hit
you know
the
what I
road.
mean? And
shout out to you. Shout out C.Lee. No cap.
But like, there's this, bro. This year's been weird, bro. I lost my job end of last year. I've been going in like full dive heavy into this, like, you know, self entrepreneurship.
They gave you a severance or no?
What does it mean? Like EDD? Like safe shit?
No, like when they let you go, did they give you a severance package where they gave you
No, fuck no. And I was there for 5 years too. And that shit, bro, it was that's where it made me realize I'm not working for another motherfucking corporate job ever again in my life, bro. Motherfuckers got me fucked up. I was there for 5 years.
What
really
they
put my
fired you
time.
for?
Not damn thing, bro, because they didn't like me, bro. That's what it was. We can get into it more after the camera because I'm gonna get mad on this shit. And I don't want to.
They got my dog.
But like I said, everything happens for a reason, though. For real, because my life has been good, bro. I've been happy. You know what I mean? I ain't been like, fuck, what else is there out there? I've been literally trying to.
Nigga, that happened to me.
Oh, no, trust me.
I'm gonna keep it real.
We can't let that happen.
I'm gonna get real. When I remember the first time, that's why I was scared to quit security the second time.
Nah,
I quit and I was just running my shop. It's when I opened my shop up, I stopped working. That freedom feels so fucking good.
It does,
oh
bro.
my gosh, that shit feels so
it's
good.
Like a
but
drug,
my money,
no cap.
My money was fucking running low. That's why I tell people now, don't open up no physical location if you got clothing. Don't do it. Just stay online. It's actually cut yourself the overhead. Plus, people very rarely shop in stores anyway. You know what I'm saying? You can have a delivery service or, you know, just stay online or something like that. But be mobile, but don't pay for no brick and mortar location. You can look at the malls now, empty as a motherfucker. It's over with. Don't do it.
Just check the time.
Oh, shit. We've been on this shit almost 2 hours.
About an hour. No, but touch on the expanding the road a little bit, bro. I hit LA a little bit. I'm starting to see, like, bro, there's more to life than these 13 exits that I live in Stockton, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, I know I don't have to live here forever. I'm about to
go back to Dago soon, actually. I fuck with Dago.
Come on, bro. Let's go.
Hey, I really want to know, like, you really fuck with Stockton, though.
Huh?
You really fuck with Stockton?
Yeah, I fuck with Stockton.
Like, you come out here a lot?
Not a lot, but when I need to support my niggas, I'm out here. When I'm supporting my nigga DJ's Tri-Tip or Roots, I'm out here. Whenever they need me. I just fuck with Stockton just because the I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it. The people here in Stockton are different than what I would say in the Bay Area. And not in a bad way, in a good way. Like
respect.
It's a little bit more... Damn, they're gonna be mad at me. Stockton is a little bit more unified with at least with the people they fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't think everybody in Stockton is united, but when a group is united, they really fuck with each other. And I see that with Shaw, and I see that with my nigga DJ. And when the group fuck with each other, everybody's on the same page, and that group is trying to build something together progressively. And I see that a lot in Stockton. Yeah. A bunch of small groups trying to progressively build towards something. And I just fuck with that.
That's good.
We got that in the Bay too, but I see it more in Stockton in my opinion.
I respect
that. We talk about that, especially in season 9, we talked about that a lot. It was just collaborations. And the fact that you're saying the outside looking in, because here in Stockton, we want to say that, yeah, we're all working together, but bro, in reality, we're really not, and we should be, you know what I mean? And not just us, but like we're thinking music, thinking like businesses with collabing wise, all that shit. Like, I want to get your opinion on that. Like, should there be more collaborations when it comes to the music? And I know we can talk street politics and why it's not happening and whatever.
I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? Everybody always say that we got to work together. Hell no. Everybody ain't gonna sound good together in the music. Everybody energy and vibe ain't gonna match. I think, and I learned this from, I ain't gonna say who I learned it from, but the code should be the leader. That should be the unit. You know what I'm saying? It should be a standard. You know, the rule book should be the leader. Don't disrespect dead people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Try to keep the guns out the video, or you know what I'm saying?
The moral.
The moral code should be the leader, not everybody trying to unite. If a bunch of you niggas unite on a song and it's weak as a motherfucker, and we give a fuck, it was just all on a song together.
That's some real ass shit.
You know what I'm saying? And then even with podcasts, like certain personalities just don't go together. Right. They all match. This is a matching personality. You know what I'm saying? But certain niggas just don't match together. It would be annoying to the audience. So
this is
I don't think everybody needs to go together. I think it just needs to be a standard, a code. It ain't got to be unified. My opinion.
You got me thinking right now, like, what's a collab song that I heard was like actually trash?
It'd be a lot of, no disrespect, but it'd be some. It'd be some. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to link. Hey, that don't be it.
Pierre, what's up with the what's for the future? You know what I'm saying? I know we got the hat releases coming out. I didn't even know how much are the hats. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man, the hat's going for 60, man.
Let's go.
Yeah,
but it's detail, y'all.
Like
in real life, like I'm telling y'all right now, the detail on these motherfuckers is real life.
Well, we're seeing it early too. We're seeing it early, right? When,
this ain't released yet.
Yeah, so let's shout that out. When can they grab them?
April 9th, we're gonna be at Vegan Mob in Oakland, California. Pop-up shop. You know what I'm saying? Come fuck with us. It's gonna be big.
By the lake.
And
we pulling up for sure. We gotta do the vlog.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be R&B karaoke. I'm gonna be out there singing. I never would have made it without you.
Oh no,
he's gonna be fucking around.
Keep being the host, Pop. Keep being the host.
That's what we doing now.
But I got a lot coming on, man. You know, collabing. I like to collab with my black entrepreneurs.
Say that.
Definitely trying to build with people trying to make a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, speak collab.
You know, my nigga C.Lee. I mean, it's been in the universe. It's been supposed to happen, but other brands on the up and rising. I'm also into like trading options. You know, I do stocks.
Talk your shit, bro. I'm
generational wealth.
What you got in your wallet right now?
Man,
Yeah, what's in your wallet?
Crypto going crazy right now.
Too?
Dash, Crow. Fuck.
Those,
it's hella shit right now. I'm in the Fed token.
Okay.
That's something I'm gonna have to put
I'm gonna listen back to this and I'm gonna go.
Yeah, nah. I done made money. So when I wasn't working, I was making money off that.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I
like
made money
day
off
trading
Bitcoin.
In the morning, 6 o'clock.
I got into Bitcoin at 17,000. That shit at like what, 49,000?
Oh, yeah,
right now,
you
45?
came. Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I made a pretty penny.
You didn't pull though when it was up.
No, I put like 3,500. I made a good amount, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it on camera.
I mean, you're still good though right now after the dip because it dipped. It was a big dip.
It dipped for sure, but yeah,
you're going back up.
Yeah.
You're in the crypto though?
I'm in the green.
I don't fuck with crypto. I fuck with stocks. I don't fuck with crypto at all. It's just not for me.
That's the future, bro.
Yeah, no, crypto the future because
I'm
gonna just say this for the game. I'm gonna drop some game on here. It's a coin shortage. I work at the bank. It's a coin shortage. We gonna go digital. You feel me? Apple Wallet. You paying on your phone. Boom, boom. The dollar is getting, bruh. I'm telling you, get into crypto. Learn it. Figure it out.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? It's money into that. We're going to be on the phone digital.
He said he worked at the bank, y'all.
Because people was talking about that shit 2000. Like, oh, crypto ain't finna nothing. Then that shit blew up. You know what I'm saying? I had money back in...
You had it in 2015, 14?
It was early. And I made a good amount. So,
I feel you.
Yeah, I've been to that, you know, getting my son right, bro. Just trying to level up. I'm traveling too. I be needing to get my mental right.
That's really good. That's really good.
Yeah. This year alone, I've been to 5 trips in 3 months. I'm trying to go somewhere every month.
Damn. Talk your shit, bro.
Jamaica,
Hell yeah.
Costa Rica.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna kick it. I gotta kick it.
Philly, New York.
Damn, that's good, bro. Yeah, there's more than just
you gotta live, man. You gotta live for sure. I be needing a mental break from the bay though, because I get people, you know, see me successful, whatever. I do be needing my break though. Shit, fuck it. Family too. Like I be needing my break. Bro.
Say that. That's
Kids,
respect.
all the shit. I be needing to, you know, to go do my thing.
That's real. That's definitely.
What's one on your bucket list that you just want to go to before you know?
Mountain Deeves.
What's
That's bro. That's the
put me
island.
on.
That's like the wallpaper where they got the hotel and it's surrounded by water. You could get on the slide and slide down, bro. That shit lit. I'm gonna look that up. I gotta look that up.
You'll see me there soon.
You see the fish flowing. It's lit.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna look that up.
Definitely trying to go there.
I know we could be here all night if we really wanted to. You already know we could be, but we gotta wrap it up here soon. I want to ask both of y'all, C.Lee first. When it comes to the legacy, well, all said and done, where do you want it to be? Where do you see yourself, bro?
I want to see what my God-given destiny was. I want to shine light on those who were overlooked. That's what I want my legacy to be. You look, when everybody else, all the other people who was overlooked, all the have-nots, people who was, you know, the castaways, C.Lee looked out. C.Lee put them on. C.Lee gave them a platform. C.Lee used his resources to help them. Yeah. So that's what I want my legacy to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was put here for. That's what I do for a living.
The olive branch.
C.Legal for the people, y'all. You feel me? For the people.
Nah, for real. Shit. I'm into just inspiring people, brand development, people reach out to me. Like I've been doing a clothing line for 10 plus years. People reach out to me every day. Hey, how I start a brand. I actually do brand development. You can sit down with me and talk to me. I help you start a brand, build a website, get a photo shoot, have your logo launch. I just want to help people, inspire people to start some entrepreneurship or, you know, help their kids out or whatever. But I just want to spark somebody to, you know, build something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard out here in California, especially Bay Area. We like the highest in the nation with rent and shit. So, you know, starting your own shit is, you know,
you got to.
That's big to me.
Gang,
sure.
gang. Shout out to Blowin Smoke Podcast. This is, I
Man, this shit go crazy.
That's
one of the best podcasts I've been
Shout
on
out
for
Boss
sure.
Barbershop letting us come through, man.
Stockton
Fuck around
to the
here,
Bay,
little
man.
barbershop
Stockton to the
talk.
Bay.
Hell yeah, man. You already know. Hey, season 10 coming soon. If y'all made it this far, follow, like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already,
Please.
y'all better click that. Click that.
Damn.
Click that post notification bell, bro. We gonna be coming right. You feel me? You already know what it is. Hey, we appreciate C.Lee and Pierre for coming through, man. For real, y'all in the 209. You know we had to do a big for y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Yeah, that's the sign. See y'all later, man.
Hell yeah.
Hour, nigga.